Hi-ho, everybody. Hi-ho, it's your old pal Jack Norton here. Welcome to Jack Norton's Old Time Radio Show. Travel back in time with me for the next few minutes as I play some great old records from the 1920s, 30s, and 40s. Today I'll be spinning vintage tunes about funny love, rowdy ways, and shaking things, all at 78 revolutions per minute. So sit back, relax, grab yourself a cup of cheer, and escape into the forgotten sounds of yesteryear.
I've got 49 women and I only need one more. I've got 49 women and I only need one more. And when I get that other gal, I'm gonna get me 49 more. If you don't want me, baby, you don't have to stall. If you don't want me, mama, you don't have to stall. I can get more women than a passenger train can haul. I got a gal in Houston and a dozen in San Antone. I got a gal in Houston and a dozen in San Antone. But that East Texas gal will make a good man leave his home. I've got 9 little puppies and one old shaggy hound. I've got 9 little puppies and one old shaggy hound. It takes all of those dogs to keep my women run down. If you've got a pretty mama and she don't treat you right. If you've got a pretty mama and she don't treat you right. Get you 49 women and treat them all alike. Now a blonde-headed woman can really get around. Say a blonde-headed woman can really get around. But a red-headed gal can turn your damper down. 49 women is better than 3 or 4. Say 49 women are better than 3 or 4. You can lose 5 women and you still got 44.
Ho ho! We are back. That was Jerry Irby. 49 women's. Good old Jerry Irby. And kicking off the show today, Billie Holiday with Teddy Wilson. The Way You Look Tonight. What a vibey, beautiful record that is. Well, friends, I am Jack Norton. I'm so excited to be with you again this week. You're listening to Jack Norton's Old Time Radio Show. I got a show packed full of goodness, so let's get into it. Miss Rosemary Clooney singing This Old House.
This old house once knew his children. This old house once knew his wife. This old house was home and comfort as they fought the storms of life. This old house once rang with laughter. This old house heard many shouts. Now he trembles in the darkness when the lightning walks about.
Ain't you gonna need this house no longer? Ain't you gonna need this house no more?
Ain't got time to fix the shingles. Ain't got time to fix the floor. Ain't got time to oil the hinges nor to mend the window pane. Ain't gonna need this house no longer. He's getting ready to meet the saints. This old house is a-getting shaky. This old house is a-getting old. This old house lets in the rain. This old house lets in the cold. Oh, his knees are a-getting chilly, but he feels no fear of pain, 'cause he sees an angel peeking through a broken window pane.
Ain't you gonna need this house no longer? Ain't you gonna need this house no more?
Ain't got time to fix the shingles. Ain't got time to fix the floor. Ain't got time to oil the hinges nor to mend the window pane. Ain't gonna need this house no longer. He's getting ready to meet the saints. This old house is afraid of thunder. This old house is afraid of storms. This old house just groans and trembles when the night wind flings its arms. This old house is a-getting feeble. This old house is a-needing paint. Just like him, it's tuckered out, but he's a-getting ready to meet the saints.
Ain't you gonna need this house no longer? Ain't you gonna need this house no more?
Ain't got time to fix the shingles. Ain't got time to fix the floor. Ain't got time to oil the hinges nor to mend the window pane. Ain't gonna need this house no longer. He's a-getting ready to meet the saints.
Ready to meet the saints.
All the world loves a lover, but a lover doesn't always love love. For some it's very bad, makes them very sad. For some it's like a blessing from above. Love, you funny thing, look at what you did to me. Love, you funny thing, you haven't any sympathy. First, you come and bring happiness into my heart. Then, you funny thing, you you go and tear it right apart. My life was just a heaven below. Someone made it seem that way. Then, for no reason, she let me go. Do you call that fair play? I'm just wondering what the end is gonna be. Love, you funny thing, won't you bring her back to me? Come and you bring happiness into my heart. Then, you funny thing, you go and tear it right apart. My life was just a heaven below. Someone made it seem that way. Then, for no reason, she let me go. Do you call that fair play? I'm just wondering what the end is gonna be. Love, you funny thing, won't you bring her back to me?
Night and day, you are the one. Only you beneath the moon and under the sun. Whether near to me or far, it's no matter, darling, where you are. I think of you night and day. Day and night, why is it so that this longing for you follows wherever I go? In the roaring traffic's boom, in the silence of my lonely room, I think of you night and day. Night and day, under the hide of me, there's such a hungry yearning burning inside of me, and its torment won't be through till you let me spend my life making love to you day and night. Night and day. Night and day, under the hide of me, there's such a hungry yearning burning inside of me, and its torment won't be through till you let me spend my life making love to you day and night. Night and day.
Yeah, that was Al Boley, one of the greats. Love him. He is one of my favorite crooners. We heard a little Al Boley. Before that, another great crooner, Bing Crosby, Love You Funny Thing. And kicking off that little mini set, Rosemary Clooney, This Old House. You know, that reminds me, my wife and I have got an old shack here, and I've got the honey-do list where I have to just go through, and Kitty's given me a whole bunch of stuff to do, and, you know, I've been working on things, and she said to me the other day that I am hopeless at fixing appliances. Well, she is in for a shock. By the way, she writes these jokes. So I just read them. Okay, next song, please.
Gonna quit my rowdy way. Gonna quit my rowdy way. Gonna lay my whiskey by my side and quit my rowdy way. I had the sweetest girl in town. I had the sweetest girl in town. She asked me to lay my whiskey down and quit my rambling around. I said I'll do anything for you. I said I'll do anything for you. I'll do anything for you and my dear old mother too. I said I'll do anything for you. Now here is my old guitar that I love to play so well. Someday I will tie it to my side and take it to my home on high. Gonna quit my rowdy way. Gonna quit my rowdy way. Gonna lay my whiskey by my side and quit my rowdy way.
He was just a tiny tot with eyes that used to glow. The angels called him at the age of 3. Oh, how much I miss him, and if someone had to go, why couldn't it have been me? There's a pain in my breast since they laid him to rest 'neath the little white cross on the hill. Life is so hard to bear since they buried him there 'neath the little white cross on the hill. The house is so empty without his smiling face. I still hear his footsteps running all around the place. When our trails had to part, they just buried my heart 'neath a little white cross on the hill. The house is so empty without his smiling face. I still hear his footsteps running all around the place. When our trails had to part, they just buried my heart 'neath a little white cross on the hill.
Now down in Georgia, they got a dance that thing. There ain't nothing to it, it's the easiest to do. They call it shake that thing. Oh, shake that thing. I'm getting sick and tired of telling you to shake that thing. Now there ain't no chocolate, ain't no pigeon wing. All you got to do is to shake that thing. They call it shake that thing. Oh, shake that thing. I'm getting sick and tired of telling you to shake that thing. Now the old folks like it, the young folks do. The old folks turn the young folks how to do. They call it shake that thing. Oh, shake that thing. I'm getting sick and tired of telling you to shake that thing. Now get back to me and sign a do. Let your mammy show you just how to do. You're gonna shake that thing. Oh, shake that thing. I'm getting sick and tired of telling you to shake that thing. I was walking downtown and stumbled and fell. My mouth jumped open like a country well. Watch me shake that thing. Oh, watch me shake that thing. I'm getting sick and tired of telling you to shake that thing. Now Grandpa Johnson, where sits the gate? He doesn't get like to take the jelly from the plate. So shake that thing. Oh, shake that thing. I'm getting sick and tired of telling you to shake that thing. Now old Uncle Jack, the jelly roll king, he just got back from shaking that thing. Now shake that thing. Watching them all shake that thing. I'm getting sick and tired of telling you to shake that thing. Now old Uncle Mo, he's sick and fed. He stops to say he's almost dead. Watch him shake that thing. Watching them all shake that thing. I'm getting sick and tired of telling you to shake that thing. Now the folks in Georgia, they done gone wild. Over this band, the dancing style, they all shake that thing. Oh, shake that thing. I'm getting sick and tired of telling you to shake that thing.
Oh, that was the great Papa Charlie Jackson doing his big hit number, Shake That Thing. Before that, a gospel tune, religious number by Roy Rogers, the Singing Cowboy, A Little White Cross on the Hill, and the Callahan brothers kicked us off with Gonna Quit My Rowdy Ways. And I hope you never quit your rowdy ways. Keep on listening to Jack Norton's Old Time Radio Show. That's what you're tuned into right now. I'm Mr. Jack Norton. If you want to learn more about the show, you can find me over at jacknortonmusic.com. And to connect with me on socials, just search Jack Norton Music, and you should find me. Coming up, I've got 2 hokum blues tunes. We're going to hear Tampa Red singing What Is It That Tastes Like Gravy? That's a song I sing every Thanksgiving. And right now, I'm going to hand the mic over to Mr. Bo Carter, who is coming up to the microphone with his guitar. He's got a great little number for us called Banana in Your Fruit Basket. Take it away, Bo.
I got a brand new skillet, I got a brand new lid. All I need is a woman, says to burn my bread. Then I'm telling you, baby, I sure ain't gonna deny. Let me put my banana in your fruit basket, then I'll be satisfied. Now I got the white gold, my baby got the tub. We gon' put them together, gonna rub, rub, rub. Then I'm telling you, baby, I sure ain't gonna deny. Let me put my banana in your fruit basket, then I'll be satisfied. Go, let my banana score now. Let my banana score now. I can see the way you can on. You don't want my banana, no how. Now I got the dasher, my baby got the churn. We gonna churn, churn, churn until the butter comes. Then I'm telling you, baby, I sure ain't gonna deny. Let me put my banana in your fruit basket, then I'll be satisfied. Now my baby's got the claw, and I got the needle. We gonna stick, 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 till we both will feel it. Then I'm telling you, baby, I sure ain't gonna deny. Let me put my banana in your fruit basket, then I'll be satisfied. Go let my banana right now. Go let my banana right now. I can see the way you can on. You don't want my banana, no how. Now my baby got the meat, and I got the knife. I'm gonna do her cutting, the balance of my life. And I'm telling you, baby, sure ain't gonna deny. Let me put my banana in your fruit basket, and I'll be satisfied.
What does that taste like gravy? Boys, I bet you don't know. Can you guess what tastes like gravy? It's fine if you really want to know. I tasted last night, the night before. If I keep this appetite, I'm gonna taste a little more. So what does it taste like gravy? Boys, I bet you don't know. Dee-da-da-da, 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 dee-da-da-dee, dee-da-da, dee-da-da-dee-da-da, dee-da-da, 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 dee-da-da-dee. Now what does that taste like gravy? I I bet you don't know. Can you guess what tastes like gravy? It's tight if you really wanna know. Now the gal that let me taste it, they put her in jail, but she didn't need nothing to go her bail. She had stuff taste like gravy, and I bet you don't know. Dee-dee-da-da, dee-da-da-da, dee-da-dee-da-da, dee-da-da, dee-la-da-da, dee-dee-dee-dee, dee-dee-dee, dee-dee-dee-dee, dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-da-da, dee-dee-da-da-da-da-da, dee-dee-dee-da-da-da. Can you guess what tastes like gravy? Boys, I bet you don't know. Can you guess what tastes like gravy? It's tight if you really wanna know. Now if you don't know, I tell you who do. Just see Tampa Red and his best gal too. They'll tell you what tastes like gravy. If you really don't know, now I say guess what tastes like gravy. Boys, I bet you don't know. Guess what tastes like gravy? It's tight if you really wanna know. If you don't know, I tell you who do. Just see Tampa Red and his best gal too, and they'll tell you what tastes like gravy. If you really don't know, I mean, if you really wanna know.
Oh, we are back. Friends, it is time for listener mail. That's right, every single week we get millions upon millions of emails. I can't keep track of it all. In fact, my wife can't keep track of it all anymore. In fact, we have a secretary and that gal can't keep track of it anymore. Now we have a room full of monkeys at typewriters trying to get through all these emails. It is crazy. Well, here's the thing. We love answering listener mail, and we will answer every email that comes in. You just got to give us a second. And I know a lot of you have problems, and we want to help as many folks as we can. So every week, we grab one of those emails, we read it out loud, and I try to pull through my collection of records here, find something in the shellac that'll offer a bit of wisdom through song. So if you have a problem and you want to email me, hello@jacknortonmusic.com. This comes to us from a gal named Irene Sobieski from Soap Suds Hollow, Tennessee. She writes, Dear Jack, genius of the airwaves. This is Irene Ruined Hands Sobieski, and I have been scrubbing my husband Bernard's work shirts on a washboard since 1921. And my knuckles look like I lost a fight with a cheese grater. Oofta. Well, is there any trick known to modern science or common decency that makes laundry day less like a prison sentence? Yours in raw-knuckled and sudsy despair, Irene Ruined Hands Sobieski. Oofta. Well, Irene, listen to me. I've got just the trick for you. I need you to grab your old hubby, that fella named Bernard, have him pick up a little old banjo, maybe a guitar, ukulele, something like that. Have him start to pick out a little tune. Listen, if you are in Tennessee, especially down near Soap Suds Hollow, which I've been through many times, I know he's going to just be a natural-born picker. So you start having him picking that old guitar or banjo. I want you to grab that washboard of yours. Now, I need you to, just listen, hear me out. I need you to grab that old washboard. Don't look at it as a tool of domestic torture. Look at it as a musical instrument. And I need you to start, well, maybe you could toss a couple thimbles on your old fingers there, or maybe grab a couple spoons and start scrubbing on that darn old thing.
Bought me a washboard and a tub. I put it straight on the board. Start to rub. I start rubbing on the darn old thing. Now she said, Papa, don't you rub so rough. When you hear me holler, then that's enough. So I start rubbing on the darn old thing. I started rubbing it with care. While she sat down in a chair, I kept rubbing on the darn old thing. She said, I sure likes the way you rub. You got the best washboard bin in my tub. I started rubbing on the darn old thing. I kept rubbing, the clock struck 6. She said, you got time to get your kicks. I started rubbing on the darn old thing. I said, Mama, just keep still. That stroke didn't get it, but this one will. I started rubbing on the darn old thing. I got tired, start to sweat. She said, don't quit, you ain't started yet. I started rubbing on the darn old thing. She held up her dress and started to grin. I said, baby, let's do it again. Kept on rubbing on the darn old thing.
I'm a hobo riding on an eastbound train. I am a hobo riding on an eastbound train. Good gal, you left me, but I love you just the same. I rode this southern, I rode the Santa Fe, yes I have. I rode the southern, I rode the Santa Fe. But it's your low-down ways, woman, that made a hobo out of me. It's the truth, honey. I may ride this freight train right back to Tennessee. I may ride this freight train right back to Tennessee. 'Cause you don't know, good gal, what you mean to me. I love to hear the puff of old number 9. I love to hear the whistle, the puff of number 9. I love to look out the boxcar door and see her traveling on down the line. Oh, I'm just a hobo standing in the boxcar door. I'm just a hobo standing in the boxcar door, with no place to lay my head but on that hard boxcar floor. Lord, 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 I've rode in boxcars, I've rode the blinds and rod. Hey, hey, I've rode in boxcars, I've rode the blinds and rod. But in this hobo life, good gal, gonna put me 'neath the sod. Down in Hogan's Alley, little Miss Nancy Ann, she always fussing and squabbling with her man. When I heard Miss Nancy say, why do you treat your girl that way? had just had a fight. He hit Miss Nancy across her head. And she rose to her feet. She said, "You low down alligator, just watch me sooner or later. Gonna catch you with your britches down. You abuse me and mistreat me. You dog around and beat me. Till I'm gonna hang around. Take all my money, black or both of my eyes. Give it to another woman, come home and tell me lies. You low down alligator, just watch me sooner or later. Gonna catch you with your britches down. I mean, catch you with your britches down." Just watch me sooner or later. Gonna catch you with your britches down. You abuse me and mistreat me. You dog around and treat me. Till I'm gonna hang around. Take all my money, black or both of my eyes. Give it to another woman, come home and tell me lies. You low down alligator, just watch me sooner or later. Gonna catch you with your britches down. I mean, man, catch you with your britches down.
All right, well, we heard the new Rubbin' on That Darn Old Thing by Oscar's Chicago Swingers. And after that, we heard the Hobo Blues, Cliff Carlisle. Oh, I love the Hobo Blues. That is great, great, great song. And then we heard Ma Rainey, my favorite Ma Rainey tune, Black Eye Blues, mostly on account of Tampa Red's guitar playing. I love that. He is so good.
Distant hill, when a smile danced by, it was then that I saw heaven in a pair of wooden shoes. In an old Dutch garden where the tulips grow, that's when first I whispered that I love you so. For my heart was blue till I gave it to an angel in a pair of wooden shoes. Then one sad day, when summer meets September, I sailed away from a thrill I will remember in an old Dutch garden by an old Dutch mill. Every day I pray that you are waiting still, for my heart will yearn until I return to heaven in a pair of wooden shoes.
Oh, playmates, come out and play with me, and bring your dollies three. Climb up my apple tree, look down my rain barrel, slide down my cellar door, and we'll be jolly friends forevermore. Now she couldn't come out and play, it was such a sunny day. With tearful eyes she breathed a sigh, and I could hear her say, I'm sorry to playmates, I cannot play with you. My dollies have the flu. Boo, boo, hoo, boo. Ain't got no rain barrel, ain't got no cellar door, but we'll be jolly friends all forevermore.
Tree, look down my wing bell, slide down my cellar door, and we'll be jolly friends forevermore. Oh, playmates, oh, playmates, oh, playmates, oh, playmates, I'm sorry, playmates, I cannot play with you. My dollies have the flu. Door, but we'll be jolly friends forevermore.
All right, well, that was Kay Kaiser singing Playmates. And before that, we heard the great Glenn Miller and his orchestra in an old Dutch garden. It just reminds me, what's higher than the sky and lower than the sea? The Netherlands. Oh, oofta. That's actually a good joke. I don't usually tell good jokes.
drops or more, waiting for the one I adore. I'm waiting in the depot by the railroad track, looking for the choo-choo train that brings him back. I'm waiting for my life to begin, waiting for the train to come in.
The shades on the window, the lights burning low. I'm back at your window, sweetheart, hello. I called to say good night. I've been here before, but I came back for one more good night. It gives me great delight to kiss you again, again and again. Good night, dear. As long as there's a moon, why should I leave so soon? Oh, cling to me, sweetheart of mine. Tomorrow the moon may not shine. I called to say good night. I called to say good night. I've been here before, but I came back for one more good night. It gives me great delight to kiss you again, again and again. Good night, dear. As long as there's a moon, why should I leave so soon? Oh, cling to me, sweetheart of mine. Tomorrow the moon may not shine. I call to say good night.
Let's say goodbye with a smile, dear, just for a while, dear, we must part. Don't let this parting upset you, I'll not forget you, sweetheart. We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day.
Well, friends, if you can believe it, another hour has slipped past us. My name is Jack Norton. You've been tuned in to Jack Norton's Old Time Radio Show. If you want to learn more about the show, just visit me over at jacknortonmusic.com. And, of course, if the good Lord's willing and the creek don't rise, I'll see you again next week. God bless.
And I will just say hello to the folks that you know. Tell them you won't be long. They'll be happy to know that as I saw you go, you were singing this song. We'll meet again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know